So, hey guys, Chelsea here. So yeah, the teams I showcase here are not like some super original thing, it's just the best zombie teams for the super boss at the moment. And they are optimized, so the teams will look familiar, but maybe the execution will be a bit different to, yeah, just make it go faster. First we have strength, and the thing is that this is not exactly the optimal team for strength, but this is the optimal team for quick, and it's just much easier to run the exact same team for both. One thing that is important to talk about is the third one-hit KO unit, the Doc Q. And sure, I'll agree that putting Doc Q here is optimal. But the thing is, that's a lot of extra hassle for a 1% chance of one-hit KO, because that's what it is. Shiryu is 25% one-hit KO. Kuma is 10% for each attempt. And Doc Q is 1%. So yeah, not optimal, but absolutely good enough. And the benefits outweigh the cons, I'd say. And yeah, both strength and quick boil down to the same thing. You one tap for like over 100 turns until the blow away immunity goes away. And there's nothing weird about it at all, really. And it's actually not that annoying. I feel like if you had to do it yourself all the time, yeah, it will be annoying. But yeah. But yeah, just to repeat why the units are here, like, Brook is here for what we just witnessed, like he lets you survive a game over, and then you remove the 97 turns of bind and it never comes back. Momo will survive every other turn by himself with his captain ability that prevents defeat. Momo is not needed, there's a lot of different units like free-to-play Brook, for example, like Pell, there's a Hanyabal, there's a lot of units you can run. And the I'm just going to show now when I get the 1D KO. And yeah, we can talk a bit about the RNG aspect here, because I also see some misinformation spreading. But yeah, I'm going to be missing all my 3 attempts here. And what you do when you miss is that you just reset right away. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people say like, because it's luck based, so sometimes you miss a few times, and then when you finally hit, you hit at the same time as the normal attacks only go away, the NAO. But they are completely unrelated. I know some people say that you need to get rid of the normal attacks only too, but definitely not. And yeah, a lot of people are running HP cut teams as well, and I say they are not optimal. Like, you can use them for strength, it's fine. I won't recommend it for quick for sure. But yeah, you have to basically use Shirahoshi and Manchuri for strength. And if you mess anything up, you have to restall the 99 turns. Yeah, it's not worth. So yeah, just run the same thing for both. And yeah, I'll keep missing a few times. And yeah, remember that when you restart the game, you have to go forward a turn. But yeah, I just recorded when I finally hit. So yeah, we can move on to the next team. And yeah, it worked out so that when I finished this recording, there was nobody in my alliance available right now. So I was like, yeah, let's continue and do the next one. Quick is the fastest, which is funny because going into this Kizuna, Manny said that like, oh, there is no quick team. You can zombie strength and DEX, but not quick. But yeah, it's actually very simple, and it's the same team as this one. So I just pick a Brook so I can find Brook friend captains. You don't need any special Brook for these zombie teams. Like for the DEX one you need it, but for this you could pick the Bandai Brook if you want, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm picking Bug Essentials Brook. He's one of my team members in Pig Squad. Shoutouts to that. like half of my squad is able to do DEX, so yeah, we have to work a bit harder. But yeah, I'll talk about DEX when the time comes. Let's talk about quick now, and yeah, we can also rerun the same team here. Just get rid of the turtles. Then stage 2, just one tap. And yeah, you might wonder, why are there no units in the middle row? And why is quick faster? And those things are connected, because against the final stage here, after the first turn, every single turn you get stunned in the middle row. And yeah, the Galaxy Brain thing is that if you just don't run any units in the middle row, you avoid the stun. Maybe you remember a vid I did for fun a while back when I beat Navy with 4 units, and I said like, this is how you avoid bind against Navy. Yeah, it's a bit same thing here, because as you see now when I stall, I can just keep tapping, nothing happens, Boa just attacks, doesn't do anything, because all she does is stun, and she can't stun. So yeah, quick is super fast. Like if you just keep one tapping, you'll go through the 99 turns in like 13 minutes or something. Of course, he also does the bind, but that's why Brook is here. So yeah, he saves us, otherwise we'll just rely on Momo. So yeah, it's nice to have one bit faster team. But yeah, let's move on to the end of this stall. And yeah, there's really nothing special happening. One thing to note though is that the gray shield is at 4. So maybe some of you look at the gray shield until you can use the 1 KO specials, but yeah, you can use it a bit earlier, like it's not the end of the world, but now you can use it. And I think I got lucky this time. Yeah, finally Kuma got to hit. But yeah, moving on to DEX, and yeah, this is probably the one many are looking forward to, but this is the same team that Subkanzi posted, that Toadski also showed off, but I've just optimized it, and you'll see how. The first thing I'll say is that if you can, you should run both Brook and Kata as Limit Break expansion. If you can only pick one as a friend captain, Kata is more important as Limit Break expansion. He adds a lot, like both higher captain ability, and you only need 1.5 million damage for delay, and that makes a lot of difference, both in terms of speed but also in terms of like reliability, because those are the things I'll be focusing on really. And yeah, here you can just one tap, don't need to do anything. And yeah, the thing with Kid Team is that in the end Kid Team won't work anymore. It's why I'm trying out other teams as well, because these mobs, their HP scale. So eventually you won't kill them, and then this team does really work. But until then, it's easily the best team for this. But yes, Fafshir Ocean Manchery, use special for board of matching orbs, remove burn, get a nice chain boost too. Also the overheals, we can just use Kid special 3 times. That also gives us the last tap. Remember to check if you have the final tap before bursting. Kid needs to be half HP or less. If he isn't yet, just use his special again. And yeah, just hit in the same order as me, it should be optimal, I'd say. Yeah. That's the burst use. The rest of the run will just be about limiting how much you hit. As you'll see when I hit now, I'll end up hitting at 2 million or something. That's because we're not full HP, because Brook's cap relies on full HP. So yeah, I decided that until Brook is full HP, I'll just hit with all units just to be safer. That's one thing it's easy to forget about Brook, is that when you revive at full HP, so Brook's capital is indirectly a guaranteed full heal, which is kind of cool, since it has nice synergy with his captain ability too. But yeah, as always, this is why we have Brook. But yeah, I'm going to show my strat now. Basically, first I ensure that that Buggy and Shang's crew get matching orbs. But otherwise I just hit with those 3 units, and that brings me well about 2 million damage. Like if you have less invested units or not limit break expansion as such, the thing I'd advise of you is start hitting with all units, then try and remove 1 unit at a time, see how much damage you do. You do want some leeway, like as you see for me, I got like almost 1 million damage in leeway. So it's very individual this, but if you got the same team as me, basically you can just copy me. And yeah, we're fast falling to the end here. And this run actually took me 38 minutes. I did get very lucky, I hit Shiryu first try, so that helped, but yeah, it felt very good to go through it so fast, but I only hit with 3 units. This is what I've done every single turn. Swap Shang's crew, hit with Shirahoshi and Manchuri, then Katakuri, then Kid. Because, yeah, I knew from the start that I wouldn't like hit last with Kid and hit with all 6. That's an incredible waste of time. The only goal is that you reach the damage needed for delay, and also that you have some leeway in case you do a mistake. And as you see, I also have Marigo, highly recommended. Much easier, perfect, just the best ship for this. But yeah, bye bye Boa, and yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.